So here I've got one of the large DC motors there from CEM, and Viper-Tune and the Viper Drive. And I also have a pulse generator that just outputs pulses, and I can reverse the direction and the speed control here. So if the motor's on, okay, she's holding, and if I run the exerciser here, start the exerciser. See the motor going back and forth, and I've got the settings on the drive at 1100, 2700 for P&D, and the current set to 20 amps. So if I start the scope here, so it's got 165 volts here, okay, running 165 volts. So I'm going to stop the exerciser, and you can see it's running there. And with the pulse generator, I'm going to go back and forth and reverse the direction every time I do. There's quite a surge current there. You can see the surge is pretty high. I can speed it up a bit and reverse the direction. And when I'm reversing the direction, there's a very high current going there, because at 165 volts, instant reversing the direction probably causes like 50 amps to go to the motor for a split second. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the pipe wrench on the motor shaft here, and you can see I'm cranking the current up, and it's up to 14 amps there before it finally, it didn't trip. See, it goes. So now if I hold it, it'll trip. And just a sec. Stop. And then I'll enable the drive again, and the motor is holding again. Okay, so now if I turn the motor up faster though with the pulse generator, reversing it like that, turn it faster, and it tripped the drive, and it tripped it at the 13 flashes. So there's two sections of current control here. There's the this section down on the bottom here, which is a hardware trip, where if it senses too much voltage across this, it just signals the main processor to shut it off. And then the other one is measuring the current. This processor measures the current and sends it over here. But it's doing pretty much what it should, and I was able to crank it right up to about 14 amps. When you set it to 20, it probably reduces at a bit lower level. But it's still putting a lot of power to the motor, so I'm not really sure what's going on with your motor.